Hey everybody, Wendy Devereaux here. Welcome to my channel. If you would like to see how I made this cityscape painting, then please keep watching. And today's video, I was inspired by Beverly's Stunning Creations. She made a cityscape piece I think a couple of weeks ago, and I thought, gee, I would love to do a cityscape. So this video was inspired by her. So for today's DIY, we are going to be using rose-colored paints and glitter. And I have some rose-colored tiles that I bought off of Amazon, and the silver ones I got at the Dollarama. And I'm going to be adding a little bit of the bright silver that I really like in with the painting, and the really pretty white pearl metallic paint. I'm not too sure if I'm going to do white in it. I'll know once I get going on it, but I will leave a complete list in my description box. And we are going to be using a little bit of Floetrol today, you guys, because the rose colors that I have are all a matte acrylic finish, and to me they're kind of dry, if you will. So I'm just going to add a little bit of Floetrol to them to help them paint better onto my canvas. It's a conditioner so that your acrylic paints actually paint more like a greasy oil-based paint. I will point out all of the items as I am putting them onto my canvas as well. So, okay, you guys, let's get started. Well, the first thing that I want to do is mix my matte paints with some Floetrol. So this is the Vintage Tea Rose by TriArt. And I'm using a 24 by 18 inch canvas today, so I want to make sure that I have enough mixed up to do the whole painting. This is Plantation Rose, another matte finish by TriArt. I couldn't find the rose colors in just a regular acrylic paint. Otherwise, I would have just bought those. And this is Conch Shell, another matte finish by TriArt. This is a really pretty color. And I'm only using Floetrol, you guys, to condition these matte finish paints, just so they flow a little bit better when I'm painting them on my canvas. Floetrol is a conditioner. It makes acrylic paints flow more like a greasy oil-based paint. I'm not doing this to thin out my paint. It's just to condition it, okay? And I'm just adding a little bit, you guys, not a bunch. I think I can use the same stick for this one. I'm going to mist our canvas with some water. I'm using a 2.5 inch flat brush, which I've wet down a little bit with water. I'm going to spray it a little bit more. I will leave a link in the description box where I picked these, where I bought these. They're from Amazon. And just like my other paintings, guys, we're going to go in a nice straight line applying the paint, but we're going to go right down the canvas. And although the bottom of the canvas is going to be my skyline with lots of glitter, mini tiles, crushed glass and such, this way, if it's painted all the way down my canvas, I'm not going to have to worry about any gaps where I'm placing my cityscape. Okay, and we're going to add some of this really pretty white pearl. You just want to make sure where you're putting your paint, it's balanced throughout. And I think that's good. I don't think I'm going to add any white or silver. I'm going to see how this turns out. Okay, so we're going to load our brush here. I want more of a soft blend for this painting. I'm not concerned with the frame, the sides or the top, because that's going to be completely covered in tiles. Culprit paint bump. Gotta go. Okay. Gonna add a little bit more white pearl here. This piece here just seems to be going a little crooked on me. Oh, there. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, I love it. Okay, guys, so my paint is all dry, and now I'm going to go ahead and put a thin coat of satin Mod Podge on the whole thing. And you can use whatever finish you want. Just today I'm going to be using the satin, and then I'm going to let that dry, and then I will bring you back and we'll put on some of that blingy goodness. Okay, you guys, so our Mod Podge seal is dry. The canvas is all ready to start putting on some of the mini tiles, and The first thing that I'm going to put on is the frame around the canvas, and I'm going to be using the Dollarama mini tiles, and I know a lot of you guys aren't finding those in Dollarama stores in Canada or the Dollar Tree or any type of a dollar store. You can get mini tiles off of Amazon. I've ordered them before. There's numerous vendors on there. I don't want to leave a link because it's best that you go on there, check out the different ones. Sometimes they're less than others. And I would much rather you guys maybe read some of the comments, the reviews, and then you can decide from there which vendor you want to buy them from. So just like my navy blue and gold canvas, I'm going to be doing the frame around the sides of the canvas and then on the front end. I used a tacky glue to adhere the mini tiles, but I left a little bit of the back side so that the adhesive would at least stick it to the canvas while the tacky glue was drying, okay? And what I did, I went ahead and I cut out what I need for my mini tiles. I've got them in these little pieces of paper here. So I found when I was doing my blue canvas with the gold mini tiles, it was easier to put the bead of glue on the canvas as opposed to trying to put it on my mini tiles. And then you guys, you'll notice when I work with the mini tiles, I don't go along with my finger. I always use a cloth because they can be sharp, right? If there's any cracks or anything in them. And then I'm going to bring you back when I do the face because there is another little tip that I want to give you, okay? Okay, guys, so I've added the frame mini tiles all the way around the frame. And I just wanted to bring you back quickly. I know I mentioned this in my other video, the blue and gold painting, but I want to mention it here as well, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply it, and then I will bring you back to and we can start doing our cityscape. The front of your frame, doing it in mini tiles, no matter how wide you go, I'm choosing to go 4 mini tiles wide, right, in the rows. You always want to make sure that you cover the lip of the mini tiles that are going around your frame, right? So when you apply them, they're going to be like this, and then they're going to be connected nicely right in the very corners of it. So we're going to add there. So yeah, that's perfect. Oh, as near perfect as we can get it, right? So I'm just going to show you. See the edges where the side and the front connect? there's no gap there. Okay guys, so we are going to do our cityscape, and I made a rough draft of how I'd like mine to look like. I went on Pinterest and there's a bunch of cityscape images on there, and I took a couple of buildings from one and some from the others, and then made my own. And the main thing that you want to do, in my opinion, is start with your middle image, and then from there you can branch out. So as you can see, I haven't stuck these on yet. I wanted a building in front of this one, so I basically did my center one and then the one next to it, and I'll branch out this way and then I'll come out this way. So I'm not going to glue these on, you guys, because I just don't have time. I am just going to use the adhesive on the back of the mini tiles. But if you do this yourself, you should add the sticky glue like I did around the frame. Okay, so I will bring you back when my cityscape is all done, and then we will add the crushed glass and glitter. Okay guys, so here's my finished cityscape, and now we are going to put the bling on. Okay, so I'm not 100% sure where I want to put all of the different glitter, but what I do know is I want to put the crushed glass on these three buildings. So I've just put a little little chunk of glass, and we are going to use the TriArt liquid glass, and we are going to be painting it on, you guys, with a paintbrush. I have a few different sized brushes here, you guys, and then depending on the size of the area, right? I think I'm just going to go ahead and add some in here. And I'm going to try and stay away from the face of those mini tiles. Hey you guys, if you're enjoying the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if I get positive feedback, I'm going to be doing more cityscapes, but with different different cities in the world. I've been to quite a few interesting places. I'd like to do one of Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia with the Petronas Towers. Of course, I've been to London, and I've stood below the huge Ferris wheel there and said, yeah, no, that's not going to happen. So I would love to do one of London with the Ferris wheel. And then, of course, there's Dubai with that awesome sailboat building. Sydney, Australia, with the Opera House. There's all kinds that I would actually love to do, and like I said, leave me a comment, and if it's something that you would like to see, then for sure I will make more videos with the different really neat cityscapes out there. You know, for this one, I think I would like a little bit of the, I think this is like a confetti glitter. think I'm going to put a little bit of extra fine Recollections glitter over here in with this guy right here. Okay, now let's do our middle building here. Okay, so we got some chunky. Yeah, we're gonna put that on. And unfortunately, I didn't get my glitter ready. And those big glitter jars from Recollections, I don't know what it is, but they're really childproof because you can't take the lid off. It's not that easy to get the lid off anyway. In order to pull the protective barrier. So that's why I'm doing this by hand at the moment. I want to load this up pretty good because I want there to be a lot of glitter on this. I'm going to add some glitter on this one. This one might be kind of fun to have just some fine glitter. I think we're going to put rose and silver in this one. That's the shred glitter. It comes in this set, you guys. And it's this pale kind of rosy pink color. We need more pink glitter over here. I think the windows, I'm going to keep the yeah, well, I'm going to keep the windows just with the paint. I think I'm going to do this one over here with the same, just for balance. Now I've got that guy and that guy left. think I want more of the shredded, just to balance the two sides out. Worry about that one, so I'm just going to do this. And I got that one building left. What do I want to do with that building? Well, how about we start putting some this on, and then we can decide. I'm thinking some fine. Oh my God, you guys, this is going to be so pretty. Oh wow, this is fantastic. You guys, it's insane. It's so, so pretty. You know what? I'm going to do my windows. And I think I'm going to be very careful here. I think I'm going to add crushed glass to these with the glitter. There. Gonna add a little, just a little bit of silver underneath. No, I think I just want this to be a pink building, so I don't want to put silver in there. Okay, you guys, so once this is all dry, I will brush it all off. I'll probably have to take my vacuum cleaner to it, and then I will hang it up on the wall and give you guys a look. Okay, guys, here's the finished look. Okay, seriously, I have no words for how beautiful this turned out. This is wild. This is so, so cool. I am going to make a big one for my living room. I just need one of these for my living room. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love all of the different rose-colored glitters in there. And for sure, if you guys do this project, make sure that you do paint all the way down your canvas, and then you're not fussing with where you need to put your cityscape. Oh yeah, you guys, I'm over the moon. Like, this is really, really pretty. I hope some of you guys end up doing something like this. So yeah, you guys, if you have enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you think it's something that maybe your friends would enjoy, share it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell, and you will be notified when I upload all of my future videos. And as always, guys, I so appreciate you taking the time to watch, and God bless.